Hello, YouTube today we have Brendan, and this is post-ban list.
Post-ban list.
First place, because you're probably winning out.
I hope so.
Water.
I have won a couple trades already, but yes, Mermail.
Why are you still playing Mermail?
So you'll see, I have invested a lot of money into this deck.
Hell yeah.
I'm too stubborn to play anything else. Razel bores me. I think Malice is just like completely unplayable at the moment, but in 3 weeks, my mind changes on that.
He's wrong. Don't listen.
How many cards is your main deck?
40.
And the deck has still been functioning as you want it to, essentially?
I mean, it's still one card combo for Neptivus, ends on, statue.
Oh no.
It's just basically like some more Wind Barrier statue deck.
Okay.
But now it's water statue.
Alright, let's see your main deck then.
Alright. Heart and Soul of the deck, 3 Neptivus. The cards you always want to pitch as cost. Dragoons and Squad. Yeah. I don't play Coelacanth, but I still think that this card's important. Being able to Rhoda Alteus or just Etel Poseidra is really, really strong. Same logic with this. I played 3 of this. It's the weaker normal summon, but it's always going to be the weaker normal summon compared to Neptivus. But this, plus like either of these two is like combo, and then still just like going second, you can go this into this, which then gets you the Poseidra, which links you to your combo.
Quick question. Why no Coelacanth or the big fish?
So Coelacanth, I cut that card after Crossover Breaker. More often than not, I just got nibbed. So I'm personally biased against the card. It just like only 2 out of the entirety of doing it until I cut it did it actually do its job. It would either get Veilered, Ash, and more often than not, I just get nibbed. So I'm and it's just such a brick in your hand.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah. Right. 3 Teus, don't ever cut this down. 3 Poseidra, this card is like really the entire reason this deck can even function. A bounce that bridges you to Neptivus, and then just, is a big body on its own right, and then also just like makes it where you have to like kind of attack around it first, which is really cool. It's like part of the reason why too the deck can even function right now, because like you do summon Water Statue and you just play Protect the Castle with this by summoning this and bouncing the cards that threaten this card. We'll get to that. And then to round out the Mermail and Atlanteans, so 1 infantry, 1 Gundy. This card's important now. It makes this be a 1-card combo, because like my combos are not 2-card combos or like 4-card combos. It is just this, and you end on the board. And then the Biestring Chiana card's crazy. For the rest of the water cards, so 1 Minstrel. There's an argument to probably made more. I wanted to be at 40. If I go over 40, it bothers my OCD, so that is my reasoning. I cite the other ones. Armor Shark, it's part of the combo. Water Statue, you summon this up Prima Donna. That's like really how you mainly how you're gonna win. You summon this, protect the castle with it, and like your opponent has to like invest a lot to out it. And this is actually part of the deck, so don't click off the video. I promise, just listen. I play Tongyo. It is for this card. I promise it's good. It's a water, it's fodder. Specifically, the reason I play this is because it is a level 4 fish under 1500 attack. So you can revive it off of both Marincess and Armor Shark. So both these cards revive this, which actually does come up.
This is what they called David in high school.
Yeah, that's what they call David right now. That's what I call him right now. Hey, Tongyo. Alright. That's it for the water cards. Yeah, flavor text, yeah. Hand traps, Charmies, Ash, Nib, and Imperm. These are like the hand traps I think every deck minimally are supposed to be playing. This card's broken. I don't care what other people say. I think it's more versatile than like Droll Lockbird, because
okay, people were cutting this and I actually thought this hand trap's super strong.
No, this card's like actually just crazy.
I don't know why people were cutting the hand trap.
Theoretically, like if you're playing against Pure Razel, sure, like you're just gonna go like Field Spell Node, but other than that, like every other deck that's just not Pure Razel, specifically trying to play around this card is just gonna like, yeah, they're gonna get bodied by this.
Okay, I actually was on the train that I think this card was still broken. People were trying to play around it at the YCS, and I remember punishing more people because
the entire point of my deck is trying to minstrel you to rip this card out of their hand, so that I can just put it back and summon this.
Actually, yeah, you now play more
because I don't play Toad, so I have to I have to rip this out of your hand and summon this.
Okay.
That's also why I don't play Moulin Glacier. Some people are probably gonna ask about that.
I just realized you had no Moulin.
The reasoning for that is because off this 1-card combo, I haven't figured out how to make it, because I also don't play Coelacanth, so by the time I get to my 4th summon, I already have either 4 Waters Engrave or 6, and that just gets awkward, because if you want to get the 5th Water Engrave, you play into Nib. And if your opponent obviously is going to respect Moulin Glacier, they're going to nib you as soon as they see a 5th monster summoned, which then puts more Waters Engrave, so Moulin can't do its job.
Okay.
So again, losing like the Bahamut Truck really hurt that. But honestly, it's been fine. That's it for the main deck, it's 40. Extra deck, the Virtue Dragon, still play this card. Kragan, it's mainly there to be sent off the Armor Shark, but it's just a good card in general. Like, it's really good against Fiendsmith in theory, because it makes everything on board water, so they just go Moon, then they can't go Requiem or anything else.
You gotta explain this real quick.
Okay, so this is the card. So on its Succeed Summon, you detach material as cost to search out the vanilla. You can add it from your grave or your deck. I mean, it seems funny, but like it actually works.
Okay.
People joke about this, but like I mean, hey,
Wait, so are you doing it to essentially just get the search? So
yeah, you basically it's like a boneless Bahamut.
Yeah. Why don't you play that common ice giant?
So there's a couple of problems with that. This is a sea serpent, so you can link it off into your main water links, which is going to be these two. So I need sea serpent, aquas, and fish.
Okay.
The other one is the other one's a beast warrior Snowdust giant, and also Snowdust giant requires you to reveal waters in hand. This does not.
Okay.
So, again, if you're like having to play real minimally, you don't really like. I mean, granted, your opponent's gonna know what's in your hand, but sometimes you're just gonna have get hand trapped, you get awkward scenarios, and you just can't have anything to reveal.
Okay. So, I was just wondering because I know people were considering
for me,
giant,
I like this better.
or whatever his name is.
I know it seems funny, but it's actually working really well. I promise you, I'm not memeing on that. Exceeds Armor Fortress, high Exceeds Armor Shark. You just slap it on any of these. And then for the 7s, 1 Spirit, 1 Gaios, 1 Poseidra. You only need 1 of each. At the end of the combo, you literally just use Triana, banish it to shuffle them back. And then for the links, I played Lizardos. The reasoning for this is because when you nib, sometimes you need to clear your board, but nib you can't use nib to make any of these. Stop yawning. But you can use nib to make this, and this is a water, and this also can just banish stuff to either buff your statue or decrease their nuff. So you can nib them and then give them a token in attack position, and then you can just banish the Shadow Squad, target the nib token and 0 attack. Or you can, funny enough, you can banish the this guy and target your statue and it becomes 2,000 attack. And this is a permanent buff or debuff.
Yeah.
So, or it can just banish itself to draw a card. So at worst, it's an Upstart Goblin.
It's kind of funny, make a chunky statue.
2 Marincess, because you don't get to have the accessibility to recycle with Toad anymore. And it's the only one you can't recycle off Triana. And then just 1 and 1, because you do run Gundy, so in theory you can just recycle these pretty well. Even then, you never really want to play more than 1. And then for Synchros, Prima Donna, you summon statue with this, and then at the end of the combo you banish Triana to recycle stuff, and then you detach it off the Gaios, and then when it touches grave you just put the Triana back in deck. And then 1 Trish, because if you don't play Trish when you're playing Poseidra and a Vincer on your deck, the nice way of putting it is you're very silly. And yeah, so that is the extra deck.
Now the side deck.
Side deck, I mean, this is kind of, we're still in this limbo format anyways. But Charmy's broken part of this game is drawing cards. Yeah, so I'm going to max out on these. Atlantean, it's just oddly good at this locals. It's not obviously it's good against balance, but there's also just Orcus players here, so it's bodies, and Christian players, so it's just a lot better than it really should be, I guess. And then I do side the other 2 minstrel, and I side the Callby. The theory behind playing Callby over Moon in the side deck was it just fits better for the Prima Donna. So this way you can still have you just want to get a card if there's banished in case somehow you don't get to this. We can draw this and you still do this. Yeah, that's that. And then the last cards were Cosmics. I mainly like this for Blue Eyes. Just snipe the True Light when you're going first. You're good. But it's also very convenient against back-to-backs.
Okay. All right, well, thank you, Brandon. Congratulations on your placement. Anything else you want to say about the deck post-ban list? No Bahamut.
No Bahamut. I was in shambles for the first 48 hours. I was very, very salty. As you can see, I've invested a lot into this. But I'm having fun with it. I mean, I'm also just stubborn, so I have to play this because it's kind of a principle of me spending money on this deck. But I mean, yeah, memes aside, it's actually been working. So
okay,
give it a try, and yeah.
All right, well, thank you, Brandon.